previously on Barely Breathing Ballerina. My name is Bailey, and I am a mother of two, a dancer, a choreographer, a boss, and a survivor. We believe that I lost my hearing either due to frequent sinus infections, perhaps due to medication. As a ballerina, I was getting pneumonia multiple times a year, way more sick than I should have been for that age, and that's when we very slowly started to kind of look into what might be awry. So at the moment, my diagnosis is cystic fibrosis related disorder. Instead of it just being this tragic thing where I'm a ballerina who lost her hearing slowly, I've gained a language, a community, a culture that I wasn't otherwise born with, and there's something really beautiful about that. So today is really kind of hectic and busy because my surgery is in 2 days. I'm trying to focus on my family while battling the anxiety of a couple days away.
So today, actually, it was supposed to be a party. We were supposed to have tons of people over, so everything kind of mellowed out a little bit. I think what that did, though, is it really put us into this place of thinking about the surgery.
First and foremost, it's considered a colon surgery, but there's a lot of prep beforehand going into colorectal surgery. There's a lot of infection risk. I have to find my checklist. There it is. So this is where to start on tomorrow. We believe, due to my chronic cough, that some of my organs have just like shifted into the wrong places. They're gonna take out some colon, and then they're gonna take what colon remains and put it in the appropriate place. Then another surgeon is gonna be checking on my bladder. She's gonna take out my uterus and my tubes, and then they're also gonna take out my appendix. So it'll be sort of like 3 surgeries where they're taking parts out and then kind of sewing the remaining parts where they should be. And because my cough still exists and I have to cough so that I don't get lung infections, it's gonna be hard to let things heal while I'm coughing. So it'll be a weird paradox, I think, to recover from. I guess I am whispering in front of you. I'm feeling sometimes a little bit of pressure almost, because I know I only have this one kind of last day to hang out and enjoy my family.
Tomorrow is going to be really hectic. So today has that undercurrent. It's just allowed it to seep into the day. And this morning when we woke up, we were like, oh man, 2 days from now, you're in the hospital, I'm there with you. Girls are gonna be with her mom, and we're gonna be stressed.
My goal with both of my girls leading up to surgery is normally to keep them fairly oblivious. We always plan a ton of fun stuff for them on surgery day or when I'm in the hospital. So for them, sometimes mommy having a surgery is like, has perks.
So with our 8-year-old, it's much easier. She's totally susceptible to just being thrown a distraction, and she'll just jump into it wholeheartedly. With the 12-year-old, to keep her mind off of the worry of her mother, she's just kind of a worrier in general. It ends up being a moment where I can't distract her anymore. I have to sit there with her and let her cry, let her get it out, and talk her through it.
Often before surgeries, I try to control the situation and my nerves by being really organized with what I pack. I always cut the necks out of every shirt that I bring to the hospital, because since I have to access my chest with a needle, and you have like an IV going into your chest, that way it's easy to access and it won't like pull. So we have different routines and rituals leading up to surgery. So I leave these letters for the girls for each day that I'm gone, with a different song and then a different place that they should check. So it becomes like a treasure hunt. Each morning they have to go and find the note with the given clue and then play their song. One of the hardest parts of having a surgery is normally feeling concerned about my position as artistic director of Company 360. And by that, I mean I don't want anyone to ever feel like I'm abandoning ship. So we do have a few weeks scheduled off where they get vacation when I'm in the hospital. But I still am always worried, and there's a lot of pressure. This is my Company 360 hoodie, which is for good luck. I get such pleasure and self-worth out of my work with Company 360 that having to pause it always makes me feel sort of like I don't have an anchor anymore. I am probably the most stressed knowing how long it's gonna take to get back to feeling like a new version of myself. Last night, for example, I was looking up dance classes for when I'm done because I want to get back on point, and I tend to be pretty frustrated because I know it's going to be a while until I feel strong or normal again. This I have to take tomorrow before surgery at 3 different times.
Okay, bring a file over here. These are all like the backup meds. Make sure that we've got everything so that they don't have it.
I feel like I'm missing some. Before surgery can be sort of hard on a marriage sometimes. There's so much guilt on my end always. And I know that obviously this is necessary, I'll feel better on the other end of it, but you want to get as much time with your partner before you're feeling poorly. And I see that it stresses him out, so there's a lot of guilt with that and trying to be strong for him. I definitely do that with my parents. I try to conceal details because you just want to limit that with the people that you love.
I guess you would call us pros at this, which is ridiculous because we do the opposite of getting paid for it. We just pay a ton for it. But we have so much experience that you would think we would be good at it by now, but I never feel like I'm on top of it. Not really. It's not just hey, you're gonna be in the hospital for 2 days, cool, and then you're out. Like, it's months.
I also feel this responsibility to protect even my husband who is gonna deal with the ramifications of me feeling yucky, but I try to keep things as positive as possible. Next on Barely Breathing Ballerina. So today I am having surgery. I'm feeling kind of rough because the meds that I was supposed to take yesterday to prep for today are giving me like a really weird GI reaction. Didn't sleep a lot last night, very early morning.